There are moments that I sit and I just think about what's happening in South Africa, the atrocities that are happening down there. And I just think to myself, and I ask myself, how quickly do human beings forget? Memory is powerful, but selective memory, very dangerous. Let me remind you some bit of history. Sit back. Let me remind you some bit of history and the reason I'm saying all this. Now, during apartheid, what South Africans were going through, it was not just an internal struggle. They were not going through whatever they were going through alone. It was a continental struggle. It was a global struggle. Africans protested. Africans protested. They stood up. They pressured their governments to act. And the man of the moment, Nelson Mandela, this is the man who was the voice of Black South Africans. He was opposing a system that was oppressing Black South Africans, and he was arrested. He was arrested in 1962. In 1964, he was sentenced to 27 years in prison for the simple fact of standing for the rights of Black South Africans. Now, during that time when he was arrested, he was arrested for 27 years. And during that time, for 27 years, Africa did not go silent. Africa did not go quiet. There was outrage. School children boycotted classes. African nations mobilized support financially, politically, and diplomatically. Countries like Zambia, Mozambique, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, they stood firm, especially Nigeria. It stood firm and it actually financed the struggle. And they said, no, Nelson Mandela has to be released. South Africa has to gain independence. Now, fast forward to Feb 11th, 1990, Nelson Mandela was released from prison. And for 3 months after he was released, he toured the African continent, not for power, not for politics, just to say thank you for the support the continent gave this man, for the support the continent gave South Africa. So seeing everything that is happening in South Africa right now, the spirit of Nelson Mandela must be tossing and turning in the grave. And this is just a lost generation that has repaid evil for the good deeds that the African continent has shown South Africa. Listen to this speech of Nelson Mandela that he gave when he visited Nigeria after he was released.
The warm welcome I have received from the government and the people of Nigeria on the basis of this crowd here. On my way from the airport, I was met by thousands of cheering Nigerians, which convinced me that I was not only among friends, but I had come home. I was lost here in Nigeria in April 1962. Equally important, as you know, I have been in prison for 27 years. Many governments, many organizations, many individuals called for my release. Loudest in that call was the government and people of Nigeria. Here of the government and people of Nigeria. Nigeria given us a lot of financial and material support. They have assisted us not only in the form of funds, and in that respect, they have been among the most generous donors to our caucus. They have also assisted us in the form of teachers, doctors, architects, and they have given scholarships to our children to study in the universities of this country.
Listening to this great man and the gratitude that he had for the continent, for standing with him and for standing with South Africa. And for the continent saying that no, South Africa has to gain independence. South Africa doesn't have to go through what they were going through. And the gratitude he'd carried in his heart. I wish this was child's play. Whatever is happening, I wish it was child's play, but it is not. And for that simple reason, I will go hard on you. You can throw the stones. I'm used to you throwing stones at me. I'll be waiting for them. But you're a big shame to the entire continent. And you're such a huge betrayal of the legacy of Ubuntu. I said what I said. My name is Wangari Njuguna and thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also remember to like, comment, leave a comment. Let's have this conversation. South Africans, I'll be waiting for your stones. I'm used to you throwing stones at me, but for saying the truth, the emotional battalion cannot just take the truth. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Kwaheri.